Pydantic AI lets an agent discover and call tools through ToolDefinition objects that carry a name, parameters, schema, and description, and a PreparedToolset can modify those definitions at each run step by applying a user-supplied function over the full list of ToolDefinition instances. The code below chains a rename toolset with a prepared modifier that injects human-readable descriptions into each tool definition before the model sees them. The setup begins with a descriptions dictionary mapping tool names to text, then defines an async addDescriptions function that receives a RunContext and a list of tool definition objects and returns a new list where each matching tool has its description field replaced via dataclasses.replace. That function is passed to renamed toolset prepared, producing a PreparedToolset that wraps the renamed toolset with the description injection logic. An agent is constructed with a test model and this PreparedToolset, and when agent_runSync is called, the model request reflects the enriched descriptions on each tool. From data classes, import replace. From Pydantic AI, import agent, RunContext, tool definition. From Pydantic AI models, test import test model. From rename toolset, import rename toolset. Descriptions equals temperature Celsius, get the temperature in degrees Celsius. Temperature Fahrenheit, get the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Weather conditions, get the current weather conditions. Current time, get the current time. Async def add descriptions text. RunContext, tool defs. List tool definition none. Return. Replace a tool def, description equals description. If description equals descriptions, get tool def name none. Else tool def. For tool def. In tool defs. PreparedToolset, renamed toolset, prepared add descriptions. Test model equals test model #1. Agent equals agentist model. Toolsets equals PreparedToolset. Result equals agent. Run sync what tools are available. Printist model, last model request parameters, function tools. Tool definition. Name equals temperature Celsius. Parameters JSON schema equals. Additional properties, false. Properties, city, type, string. Required, city. Type, object. Description equals get the temperature in degrees Celsius. Tool definition. Name equals temperature Fahrenheit. Parameters JSON schema equals. Additional properties, false. Properties, city, type, string. Required, city. Type, object. Description equals get the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit. Tool definition. Name equals weather conditions. Parameters JSON schema equals. Additional properties, false. Properties, city, type, string. Required, city. Type, object. Description equals get the current weather conditions. Tool definition. Name equals current time. Parameters JSON schema equals. Additional properties, false. Properties, type, object. Description equals get the current time. This code chains renamed toolset, prepared add descriptions, to inject descriptions into each tool's tool definition. The addDescriptions function maps tool names to description strings, then uses dataclasses.replace to swap in the description while leaving other fields intact. The resulting PreparedToolset is passed to the agent via the toolsets argument, so descriptions appear on every model request. The PreparedToolset pattern lets you enrich tool metadata without altering the source toolset, which keeps tool definitions clean and reusable across agents. Descriptions improve model tool selection by giving context the model can reason over. Since the mapping is static here, it's straightforward to audit. but you could make descriptions dynamic by reading from context or external state inside the preparation function. Let's break it down. From data classes, import replace. From Pydantic AI, import agent, RunContext, ToolDefinition. Imports replace from data classes for immutable object copying, and imports agent, RunContext, and ToolDefinition from Pydantic AI for agent construction, runtime context, and tool definitions. Descriptions equals temperature Celsius. Get the temperature in degrees Celsius. Creates a dictionary mapping, temperature Celsius, to a description string explaining it retrieves temperature in degrees Celsius. The dictionary appears to collect tool descriptions. Async def add descriptions text. RunContext, tool defs. List tool definition none. Return. Replace a tool def. Description equals description. If description equals descriptions, getl def name none. Else tool def. For tool def. In tool defs. Returns a new list of tool definitions where each tool gets its description swapped with one from the descriptions dictionary keyed by tool name, preserving the original when no description exists. Uses a list comprehension with a conditional expression that calls replace to produce modified tool definitions. PreparedToolset, renamed toolset, prepared add descriptions. Calls the prepared method on rename toolset with add descriptions as an argument and stores the result in PreparedToolset. Test model equals test model #1. Agent equals agentist model. Toolsets equals prepared toolset. Instantiates test model and assigns it to test model. Constructs an agent with that model and a toolset list containing prepared toolset. Starts a multi-line string literal containing an opening square bracket. Tool definition. Name equals current time. Instantiates a tool definition for a tool named current time, passing the name as a keyword argument to the constructor. The whole chain is a pipeline. Tool definition objects flow through rename toolset, then through add descriptions via prepared, and land in the agent where they shape what the model sees. The add descriptions function is the connective piece that bridges a static mapping to the runtime tool list using data classes, replaced to swap in human-readable descriptions without touching the originals. That's why the descriptions appear on every model request. They improve tool selection by giving the model context to reason over. The prepared toolset pattern is what makes this clean. You enrich tool metadata at each run step without altering the source toolset, keeping definitions reusable across agents. And since the preparation function receives RunContext and the full tool list, you could swap in dynamic descriptions from context or external state instead of a fixed dictionary.
Tool definition foretells a city's weather before the city exists. Descriptions already stitched into replace.